Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 6th through the 12th. This week I feel like there was an overall energetic signature to it of thoughts becoming reality. And you have here, the universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. So it totally lines up with what I had written like a week ago. All right, you got a bunch of pile of cards here, and so I'm going to figure out where they all go. Ooh, okay. Your thoughts become your reality. This is really important. So choosing this week to decide and discern how to use that energy is going to be really important. So the energy this week with the thoughts, Mercury is a big player this week, a huge player, changing signs, moving into Aquarius. When he moves into Aquarius later this week, that's going to be for the next 3 weeks in the energy of choice and decision making. And so you're kind of setting yourself up for that for over the next 3 weeks. So really focusing in on what your thoughts are and how they choose your reality, how they inform what happens, and looking at things in a very discerning way becomes super important. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, oof. Oh, nice. Guys, I'm so excited. You're the last sign that I'm doing today, and that one wanted to come too. Oh, probably because of that. Okay. Yeah. So you have the Magician for the overall energy, and it came with this High Priestess, the 1 and the 2. This is, you have all the tools you need, using your intuition to figure out what to do and how to manifest and create what you really want is super important. You have some powerful cards, and I do mean powerful cards happening this week. And so you have Uranus in Taurus energy here with the Tower. Okay, and how do you transform a situation? But if you notice, this is the witch that brought down the Tower. That's you. It's the choice you make, the decision you make, and you are supported, right? The universe supports every thought I choose to think and believe. And so it will support, if you want to end a situation, complete a situation, end a cycle, that energy is available to you. If you decide you want to put in the effort, that energy is available to you. If you want to look for the sadness in a situation, that's going to happen. Or you can choose to turn around and look to see all the goodness that is waiting for you in the other direction. So when we don't, rejection is redirection, right? When we don't get what we want, when things don't work out the way we thought they were, it's because Spirit sees the bigger picture that you can't necessarily see. And so that Tower coming down is like, baby doll, that's not the way you're supposed to go. Head over here. And so this is Spirit lovingly guiding you this week. And so you're being asked to be totally discerning here in this energy with the King of Swords here. Like understanding, like they're saying, seeing the writing on the wall, but the book is open. So it is seeing the writing on the wall, going, oh my gosh, that's what you mean. Okay, no, I got it. And I choose to look at this in the best possible light. In the best possible light. So this isn't the right time for this. This isn't the right situation for it. It isn't the right whatever. Something's not right. So it could be something very simple, like like the path you take to go to work, and it gets blocked, and there's like all these people are annoying. You're like, oh, and you take another way to work, and you find, I don't know, some cute little store that, oh my gosh, I didn't even know it was there, or you avoid getting into a big accident that you may not even know about. And so whatever it is, your attitude determines the value of what happens, right? So if you're mad because you got redirected in traffic, you can end up having a really bad day. Or if you go, okay, so I'm going on an adventure, my optimistic little fire sign, then that's what you're going to have. You're going to have an adventure and you're going to see something, learn something, know something you didn't know before. And it really comes down to your attitude. Your attitude will determine your altitude this week for sure. In the area of what you're seeking, we have this Ace of Wands. You're seeking some inspiration. You're seeking some new creative something, right? I want to be inspired. I want to create something. And I think that in the process of creating whatever you're trying to do, whether it's a project at work, by the way, great work week coming up. Really great, as long as we're not harsh and judgmental with ourselves and others. It is a very productive week. And so this creative idea, it's the kind of thing where if you go to your boss this week, your boss may be a little harsh with it. So have your ducks in a row before presenting any ideas. An ace energy is it's only the beginning. It's not a thought out plan. That's something to keep in mind. And so if it gets shot down, if somebody says something that hurts your feelings, go back to the drawing board. Go back to the fact that you have everything you need. That wand is only one of the things on the table. So what else do you need? Because at the end of the week, we have you adding in the Ace of Cups. Okay, so now you have two of the things. You have the inspiration and you have the fact that it can bring in joy. And it becomes important that you start putting together the fire and the water, the temperance, right? The temperance of your sign, representing Sagittarius energy. And so there is a collaboration, because I'm a little concerned that in the area of resources, you have the Five of Swords. And I feel like you're going to get news or information, or you're going to be criticized, or somebody's going to say something. And this is you feeling really bad about it when you don't have to. And I want to encourage you not to be the person who's mean and cutting other people down. Well, that doesn't sound a lot like Sagittarius. That being said, other things in your chart could lead you to have that energy. And so this is a week I actually wrote to be meticulous with your own work and not too harsh with others. So that's what I have written in for that Moon and Virgo energy. And this looks like somebody being a little harsh with someone else. And so I want to encourage you to really focus on your own stuff, because here in the heart space, we have this Eight of Pentacles. This is in the heart, creating something that means something to you, that is of value to you, and it's going to take mastery and repetition. And just because somebody says, that's not done yet, that cake's not baked yet, put it back in the oven, doesn't mean it won't be delicious eventually. It's just not delicious when it's half baked. And so if you choose to look at things as constructive as opposed to destructive criticisms, then that's what it becomes. Because here we have the Five of Cups and the action to take. So you can either look at all the little cups of wine that spilled over here, or you could turn around and see there's still a lot of wine and cheese and yummy things to eat still there. And so what got spilled doesn't matter. And so how you choose to look at things creates your reality, right? The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. So if you think you can't, the universe says, okay, you can't. If you think you can, the universe says, okay, you can. So your thoughts become reality. Your thoughts become things. Your thoughts matter. So you've been wondering when the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor. And Spirit is saying, all you have to do is decide that it already is. It already is. Wow, what a statement. It's not that the Wheel of Fortune is stuck, and it's not that it's spinning against you. When you decide that it's spinning in your favor, because it already is, things are already being put into place for you. I hate it when the table starts sagging. That paradigm shift changes everything. And so while you've been feeling a little out of sorts, a little emotionally unbalanced over here, this Tower thing, whatever's shifting and changing, probably from the energy of that full moon, whatever didn't work the way you thought it was going to, doesn't mean that it was wrong or you did something wrong or anything. It means, no, look over here. Like, you guys have the card of the Field of Dreams. This is Spirit supporting whatever you want to do, really. It's just that whatever, there wasn't the right way. There wasn't the best way for the highest good of all, for yourself and for others. And so there's another way. There's another way, but you have everything you need. So you have the tools and you have the intuition. And if you don't have a regular meditative practice, I really think that that would be very beneficial. When in the heart space, we've got this Eight of Pentacles. But this Eight of Pentacles also says, hey, when you believe that you're a master at this skill, then you are. And nobody who thinks that they're a master at a skill says, oh, okay, that's it, I'm done. No, we continue to hone our skills. We continue to sharpen it, to be on the leading edge. And so there's nothing wrong with thinking that, you're already there. So this week, at the beginning of the week, again, it's like really great for getting information. It's really collaborative, but it's really going to be important that we're not harshly critical of ourselves or others, okay? And then as that moon moves, oh, look, this weekend, sidebar, this weekend, the weekend before Valentine's Day is not the weekend to go out for Valentine's Day. Wait till the weekend after. The energy is so much better over there when the moon and the sun are in Pisces. Go there. This weekend? No. This weekend, stop. Okay, so if you want to celebrate before, then I suggest Friday night or Wednesday evening. They both have really great romantic energy to be working with. And so that moon in Libra brings a great conversation. There's really some nice stuff going on there. Do be aware that all week long, Mercury is moving into exact conjunction with Pluto in Capricorn. And so that is why it's about really getting into the details of things, communicating a nice flow of ideas to transform a situation. But it's also got that boss subordinate energy. So that's why you don't want to take a half-baked idea, and you don't want to take criticism negatively. Look at it as mentorship by someone who perhaps does not know how to speak in a way that you want to hear. That happens a lot. Right? So there is a lot of good creative communication and flow of energy all week long. It's a good week to get a lot done at work. So utilize that to your advantage. This weekend gets a little tough. But while this energy is going on this week, they're saying don't forget to also have fun. Right? This Ace of Cups is reminding you life is supposed to be fun. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, and live with a childlike sense of wonder. Okay, it's supposed to be fun. Don't regret things that have not worked out. None of this feels like a big breakup. This feels more like day-to-day stuff. I have an idea. This is this thing I want to do, either at home in the family situation or at work, and not necessarily. Sad, you know how you are. So I hope you understand what I'm saying here. You get an idea and you're super enthusiastic and you're like, oh, let's do this. And you haven't stopped to think about the plan exactly when you say, let's do this. And I think this week people turn around and they look at you and they go, okay, but how do you think we can do that? There's this, and this, and that. And this is calling on you to be a creative problem solver this week. If you really want to do your great idea, you might have to prove it. This is a great idea, and it can be done this way. And take it as more of an opportunity to show how it can work, as opposed to feeling, oh, well, nobody likes my ideas. If that's the way you look at it, then that's what's going to happen. But if you take it as here's my opportunity to shine, to show them I'm a great problem solver and I can figure this out. I am the King of Swords. I can figure this out. I got this. I have all the tools I need. Then that's going to be your experience, whether that's at home or at work. You have the card of new beginnings. You have an Ace of Wands and an Ace of Cups. You are fired up and excited about something. Feel it in your heart space. What you feel you can make real. Your thoughts also create reality. That's that head-heart connection. It's really important that they're in alignment with creating this new beginning around this field of dreams that you want. It's something that brings joy and happiness. You have everything you need to create the plan. But I would highly recommend that you create the plan when you go to present it to other people if you want to get them on board. And taking an idea to people before you have the plan could result in a lot of negative feedback that makes you feel bad about the idea or like it's impossible. And it's not. It's just an opportunity to rework it a little bit, to create something and present it in a way that allows other people to be receptive to your really, really great idea. Okay? So this tower doesn't feel massive. And Spirit is again reminding me to tell you, the wheel is already turning in your favor. You just have to see it that way. All right, you guys take great care. I'm on Facebook every day. I'll put your full moon video here since it's still full moon time. And have a great week. And be a little more meticulous in the planning. And I think that you'll get exactly what you want. You take care.